Welcome back everybody to Forza Motorsport 7. We're continuing with the Breakout Championship, and yeah, we're going to be doing the Rally Heroes series today.
With near
So
unlimited
yeah,
power and aerodynamics, Group B rallying was some of the most dangerous racing anywhere in the 80s. After a string of safety issues and driver deaths, Group B cars, nicknamed Killer Bees, were deemed too dangerous for their own good, and their rallies were cancelled after a few years.
indeed they were. So yeah, I've chosen the 1985 Lancia Delta S4 Group B rally car. It's got 544 horsepower, the usual homologation restrictions, so tyre width, tyre compound, and yeah, it's got pretty good torque as well, decent amount, well, lack of weight, and yeah, decent acceleration and speed, and pretty good handling and braking as well. So hopefully it'll be a good car to choose on this series. But yeah, kind of, a bit, less than positive about having these kind of cars in this game, quite frankly, because to have fully fledged Group B rally cars and stuff like that, you really need the kind of tracks to back that up, and really don't on this game. Would have been more appropriate for a Forza Horizon game, etc. Right, so yeah, we're at Yas Marina. It's a full circuit and 2 laps. Right, let's get going. All-wheel drive there helping us off the line. Bit wobbly suspension wise. To more than 8,000 RPM, high revving engine. Certainly seem to have the acceleration on these guys. Might well not have the handling though. Those Fords certainly have the better handling as far as I'm concerned, but it seems I've got more power. the best things about this car is the fact that it's got a twin charging, supercharged and turbocharged. First time any car company had ever done that. It's a shame really that you can't upgrade both on this game. I think it only let me upgrade the turbocharged. Well, this is going to be a good start to this Rally Heroes series. If we don't look it up. And there we go. So 200 points in the bag, a solid win, and gives me hope for the next 4 races. So lap wise, we're the only one below 5 minutes by the looks of it, and 6 seconds ahead overall. No, we're only one below 5 minutes total, but nearly 6 seconds ahead of lap. So that's pretty good. The Ford RS200 in 6th place is the only one that came close, so he's probably someone to look out for in future races. But nonetheless, a win is a win. And yeah, gives us a strong position on the leaderboard overall to start this series on. Let's just hope that we don't fall back. Solid amount of money there, and XP. Right, where are we next? Ah, we're back into Prague. We were here in the last episode. What do we want? Go for that. How much percentage does that give us? 90% impact on the credits and 500 XP, extra XP. Right. Always liked Prague. Let's hope that we perform well here. Around the outside, plenty of cars there. I think I got quite lucky though there, to be honest. I think I should have upgraded the suspension. I can't remember if I did or not, but it is really rather soft. And does like to raise the rear up, the front up even a fair bit. Bit of oversteer there, unfortunately. Best thing about having this circuit in reverse is you get these downhill bits, which are really rather quite fun. Certainly more fun going down than going up. Well, another win in the bag. And quite frankly, I think you got really rather lucky on that first lap, because it looked like one of the cars braked quite heavily, clogging up everyone else on this corner here that we're on now. And I was able to just go right the way around several of them on the outside. But nonetheless, there we go. Again, pretty fun though. And yeah, even though I need to upgrade the suspension, it looks like it's at least a car that's quick, which is obviously helped by the fact that I put a lot of power in it, though not as much as the restrictions allow. It lagged out. It lagged out a little bit there, unfortunately. Right, where are we next? Oh, Hockenheimring. I like Hockenheimring a lot. Right. It's got two more to choose now. Right. I just quickly checked in the upgrades and I can't upgrade the suspension on this car. I thought I could. So that explains why the suspension is a little bit all over the place. Still dealing with the original suspension, which is probably good for rallying and, you know, off-roading and all that lot, but here on a track, not so much. see the Lancia is pretty soft in terms of suspension as well. Luckily, the speed on this thing more than makes up for the deficiencies in handling. AI seems to be a little bit derpy today. Maybe they need making more difficult. Gonna have to deal with rain. This is not going to help the lack of handling on this car. Inside. Fair bit of understeer there. This game really does come alive when the weather is, you know, around. It's not the sunshine. Puddles are forming now. Got them to look out for. For whatever reason, I am well ahead. Maybe the II aren't as good in the rain either. Oh dear. Oh, now the lightning comes. Oh dear. Damn it. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason why I should have been that far ahead. Maybe we do have to put the difficulty of the driver tires up, but then again, last episode I was struggling in areas, so... Yeah, it's a weird one. I have heard of people having driver tires being extremely difficult in some ways and extremely easy in others, so... Maybe there's something to that, but... Either way, we are going to move on to the next race. We are doing this entire series this episode. 22 grand out of that. Extremely good. Should level up. It's another 20 grand. Right, we've got a choice between the Dodge Viper with a discount of 150k, costing 65, or 50 grand, because I'm not really bothered about a French driver tar suit. 50 grand, I really do need the money, quite frankly, for everything that I do on this game. Right, Sebring International Raceway, full circuit. Let's get a couple more mods on. Get rid of that actually. Nah. Right, there we go. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to rain on this circuit, or in this race today. Don't know whether or not you can see it or not, but you can see the heat waves from all the cars. That is not something that I've seen in a Forza game before. If I have, I can't remember it. That is pretty good. It's either from the cars or from the general atmosphere itself, but either way, it's certainly not an effect I can remember seeing on a previous Forza game. I don't remember if I saw it on Forza Horizon 3, even though that was set in Australia, so that's pretty neat. Oh, that suspension playing havoc again. Oh dear. Did not like going around that corner at that speed. Little red rocket is flying past that Audi then. Come on. least the suspension didn't play up before. Like before, should I say, on that corner. Pretty unpredictable on when it will or not play up though. Alright, onto the power. Come on, roar ahead. Should have braked, should have braked. No, damn it. Trying to just recover from the crash because I don't want to, you know, rewind all that way. But I really should have braked. Really should have braked. Trying to be a little bit too cocky there. Must remember that this car does not have the best handling. Again, we win, so it's fine by me, but that was a lot closer than the previous races. I guess I didn't get as lucky as I did in the previous ones on the first lap, so that's probably why. But still a sizable way ahead of whoever came second in terms of lap time. So yeah, it's pretty good. One too many saves apparently. I just like watching myself back on replays, see what I can improve on. So yeah, let's move on to the final race. Let's get all that money back in the bank. Right, where are we for the final one? Rio de Janeiro. Oh dear. Yeah, there is some quite funky surface gradients and, you know, etc. like that, so we might well suffer a fair bit on this one. Right. So yeah, suspension has played havoc in previous races, as you'll have seen. My fear is that with the way that this circuit is, it will play even more of a havoc with the suspension, because I've had cars with better suspension than this have some funky handling characteristics on this course. It's already wobbling about a fair bit. And we understeer wildly into that barrier. Not a great start. properly bouncy car. Sorry. Suspension on this is hilariously bad. Got distracted there, I do apologise. Somehow my back left brake light has repaired itself. Shifts all over the place thanks to the suspension because it's just not able to keep the wheels on the goddamn floor. Because obviously it's all-wheel drive, if you lose one wheel on the ground then the other wheels are still going to be moving forward. But it's going to be off balance because one wheel's not there. Wheel might well be off the ground only for, you know, a millisecond or so, but it's, you know, enough to, you know, give you snap oversteer, some understeer, anything like that really. Misjudged that corner, like an idiot. There we go. Hardly the smoothest of races I've had. Some of that was probably down to me getting a bit distracted, but the car hardly helped with that suspension being the main problem. So yeah, that a newbie has been second place the entire way with me. So it's a good job I haven't slipped back from first place, otherwise he would have probably overtaken me. But yeah, there we go. First place, and yeah, plenty of points towards completing this breakout championship. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.